Okay, in this video, we're going to set up our ebook and then we're going to do a test to make sure everything's working properly. So we'll go through a buy. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go over to posts and categories. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is having our ebook set up so that the categories will be the table of contents and then the posts will be within the categories. This gives us a good way to set everything up so people can find everything very simply. So what you're going to need to do is have your outline ready of what your table of contents is going to be, and then you put it in here as a category. So you could do something like 1 dash and then introduction. Okay, and then add category. Okay, now you can also use subcategories. So let's go 2 dash, and then we could say equipment needed. Add new category. Now we could say computer equipment. Okay, and then it will be a subcategory of, so parent will be equipment needed. Okay, so add new category. And then communications. Subcategory of equipment needed. Okay, and then we go 3. And you don't have to put these numbers on the front here. This is just so I can keep track of it. You don't need to do that if you don't want, but it gives a good way to break things up so that you can see instantly that that's chapter 1, that's chapter 2 when you're setting it up. Okay, so 3 dash web hosting and so on. Okay, now make sure we take this off. Set this to none. And there you go. This is how you're going to be setting up your table of contents. Now, presumably, you are not going to try and write your ebook inside of here. I mean, you could if we go to add new. And then we go over to categories. And we go introduction. And then we can write our ebook in here. Sure, you can do that if you want. But I would suggest that you already have your ebook written and then you just copy and paste things into here. You also have the ability to add media in here. So if you have pictures in your ebook or charts and what have you, you just add media and you put them into the post as well. Okay, so really that's what we're going to be doing. So let me just put some text in here for our intro. Okay, so here's my post. I put introduction to my ebook. Here's some text I put down here. I put 3 different paragraphs. Now, you need to pick your category. So I picked 1 introduction. So this is my table of contents and this is the page within that chapter. Okay, and then down here, you should click all of these because we want this page to be hidden everywhere. And then up here, remember, we want only paid members to get to this, so we need level 1 or higher. Okay, now let's publish this. And let's view the post. Okay, so let's just see, this could get hard to read if it got really long. There's a lot of rolling around. So what we could do is have page navigation here so that you can split any post into a number of pages. So to do that, let's go into edit. Okay, so here's my content for this post and you'll see it's quite long. So what we're going to want to do is to break any long posts into multiple pages. And to do that, we can use the next page tag. So we're going to put a next page tag in where all of these spaces are here. Now to do that, you need to make sure that you go to the text view here, and then where you see this space, you're going to type in there this next page tag. Okay, and I'll give you that tag in the documentation so you can just copy and paste it there. Now let's put one here. All right, now let's update this post. And now let's go view. Okay, now you see at the bottom we have 3 pages where before it was just one long one. So we have pages 1, we click on 2 and it will continue there, and we click on 3 and it will continue from there. Okay, so simple as that. You can break your content up so that it's not so overwhelmingly long and people have to roll down and down and down. Okay, so that's what you do. You create your ebook, you paste it in here, you divide it up into pages within each post. Okay, so let's go back to our post here. Let's put in one more post. So let's add new. Okay, now under our equipment required, we have computer equipment. Okay, so let's go up here. You need following computer equipment. Okay, and then of course you would do the same thing here. So you could either start in text and paste it all in text. If you do that, you lose any formatting you have in your ebook, or you can put it in visual, paste everything in here, and then go back to text and put your next page tags in, whichever way you want to do it. You can also use these for bold and etc. here. Okay, so I'm just going to paste some text in for here. Okay, so I copied everything presumably from my ebook in here. Again, we need to set this for level 1 or higher. And then make sure we've already picked our category there. And then we're going to hide it everywhere. Okay, now remember our next page tag. So we'll go here, paste in our next page tag. Okay, so there's 1, there's 2. And now we'll publish. Okay, so let's view the post. Okay, and then here again are our pages. Okay, so basically that's what you do. You're going to be creating categories for your table of contents, and then you're going to be creating pages within there, or chapters within there, and with the title here, and then you just break that up into pages like this to make it nice and easy to read. Okay, so of course it shows the previous post here, and it'll show the next post as well as we go. So it also makes for easy navigation from below. Okay, now you're probably wondering, well, how do we get there? And that's the next thing. We need to set up a menu. And we'll do that in the next video.